Hello, welcome back to another one of my videos. I'm Crazy Boy. Today's video title is going to be called How to Burn a Charcoal Disc. I've seen a lot of videos where a lot of people burn charcoal discs and they just light the charcoal disc and they put it inside their cauldron, or they'll put it in a incense burner with sand in it. And I've heard a lot of complaints about charcoal discs. One of the complaints is that the charcoal disc does get too hot. Even if people are putting sand in it, sometimes the incense burner still gets too hot, and usually people like to move their incense burner. They like to maybe take it to other rooms, or maybe wave it over a certain object, or maybe want to smudge themselves and they're too afraid that they're going to burn their hand. So that's one complaint I've heard. The other complaint is that how the incense burns too much. The incense lets off too much smoke, and a lot of people have allergies, and just sometimes people just don't like too much incense smoke. And the reason why the disc does give off so much incense, or incense smoke, it's mainly because you are really burning the incense. You're not enjoying the full aroma of the incense. So actually, in a way, you're kind of wasting it a little bit. So this is just an example of how to get the full effect of your incense. Okay, this comes from a Japanese tradition. They take burning incense to be a very serious ritual. And again, the lady friend of mine that has her own Japanese Chinese shop, she actually showed me the ritual itself. But I actually tweaked it a little bit, so actually it can kind of help us pagans out dealing with the problem of the charcoal disc letting off too much smoke and getting way too hot. So the first thing you're going to be needing is a incense burner. This one right here is one that I got from her shop. It's a traditional type of incense burner. Mainly because it's made of it's ceramic, so again, that will really control the heat as well. And also it has a very wide mouth, so that's what you're really looking for, a very wide mouthed type of incense holder. Okay, so you can also use your cauldron if you have a cauldron that has a pretty big mouth on it. Okay, the second thing that you'll be needing are your these incense tongs, charcoal holders. Mainly because you need to light the charcoal disc first, and then you need to put the charcoal disc inside the ash. Oh, and also, another important, this is actually called white rice ash. It's very inexpensive. I'm pretty sure you can find it online. She actually sells this at her shop, so, but I'm more than sure you can find it online. It really isn't hard. Again, the name of it is white rice ash, okay? And so yeah, so I'm gonna teach y'all how to put the charcoal disc in there. Now right now the incense is very patted down. As you can see, it's very flat. So the first thing you want to do is you want to fluff the incense, and that's what this is for. You can use anything. You can use a shish kebab skewer, or even chopsticks, doesn't matter. So what you're going to do is you're going to fluff. You're going to fluff the ash. Now the reason why we're fluffing the ash is because ash, when you do put the charcoal disc inside the ash actually has a lot of air in it. So the charcoal disc will not turn off inside ash. So that's the reason why they use ash. So I like that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on our incense, or our charcoal disc. And the next thing, while we're waiting for it to fully ignite and completely, ignite itself, the next thing we will do is we'll make an indention inside the ash with our finger. Now that it's fully ignited, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to get your charcoal disc and you're going to put it inside the ash. And the next thing you're going to do, you can use your fingers or you can use the tongs, it doesn't really matter. You're going to cover the charcoal disc lightly with the ash. Now what this does is it calms the heat down of the charcoal disc. I can put my hand over it and I can barely feel the heat, but the heat is still there. I can feel it, I can leave it there for a while and it will not burn my hands whatsoever. Also too, since there's so much ash in here, I can hold it and it will not burn me whatsoever. So this is great when you're wanting to smudge rooms or anything like that. So now we're going to get the incense. Put it right on top there. And slowly the incense will start to melt on its own. And with that being said, the incense will slowly melt and let off the natural aroma that it's just supposed to let off. And there you go. So yeah, so thank y'all very much for watching. Let's see if it will smolder a little bit. I can actually hear it sizzling a little bit. So there you go. Yeah, I can see it smoldering now. I hope y'all can see it. I can see it, but it's because I have like dark bed sheets. But yeah, you can see it and I can smell it. It smells real good. Let me see if I can get it closer to the camera. But yeah, it is smoldering, as you can see. You can see how it's melting already. So yeah. So this is a very, it's very safe. It will not, again, it doesn't feel hot whatsoever anywhere around. And you can see there's a little bit of smoke coming out. And it's a very light smoke. It's not a heavy smoke whatsoever. So I really recommend that if you're having the problems with the charcoal discs, to buy yourself some white ash and also get yourself a nice incense bowl. Thank you for watching and blessed be. So here is the incense bowl again with the smoldering or the very lightly smoldering resin. As you can see, it's very slowly burning. It's a very light smoke. It's not a heavy smoke at all. Sorry about my bed, it's not fixed. But yeah, it's a very light smoke. I want it to go into my room because I know I have dark bed sheets, and so y'all can be able to see the smoke coming off of it. So yeah, so it's very light and it smells so good. No burn smell whatsoever. So yeah, so again, thank y'all for watching and blessed be.